just want to stick. Young woman know they're thirsty and they want to taste it. Sugar boy, don't play with my head. If I can't get you, boy, I don't want no one else. Sugar boy, please understand. Don't ever give my dinner to another woman. Chicken go down low, when I come up so, cause when fly French sugar, they just want to stick. Young woman.
Welcome. Welcome to another episode of Hot Tea with Pleasures. We are not live. We are pre-recorded. I am Hillary in Ontario, Canada.
And I'm Colette with Love, Toronto, Canada as well.
There you go. All right. So we look a little bit different tonight. Unfortunately, we had Teresa had a death in the family. Teresa, our deepest condolences go out to you and your family in this very difficult time. She's taken the time to step away from the show just to focus on her and family, and we look forward to having her back in a couple of weeks. But for now, Colette with Love is going to sit in, and she's going to be my co-host. And we're going to trot through this as though she's been doing this from day one, right? So, welcome to Hot Tea with Pleasures, where we keep it raw and real. Check us out on social platforms, Instagram. Watch our previous shows right here on YouTube. Listen to podcasts on RSS. You can listen to your favorite podcasts. We are on all of them. Also on TikTok. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment here for us. Come and join us and lubricate your life. Colette.
All right, before we get in, what are you whining about?
I'm whining about the fact that I'm in Canada. It is fall, but it looks like winter outside where I live. I'm not where Colette is. So, yeah, I am not happy. Like a true Canadian, we whine about summer and we whine about winter. And when it's winter, we whine that it's not summer. And when it's summer, we whine it's not winter. But anyways, I am blessed that I'm inside the house and not outside in the street. Some people are. So for those who are out there, go to a shelter. There's a lot of local shelters that will help you in this time. Be safe. So that's what I'm whining about. What about you, Colette?
I'm whining about how dark outside is.
Yes.
Over here we had daylight saving time, and
the clocks fell back, so you get an extra hour. I'm not mad about that.
Yeah, that I can't. I'm not mad about. Get some extra sleep. I feel so have a lot of energy, but it's so dark when I go home.
Yeah, right.
Evenings.
That part.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Colette, welcome to the show. Normally you're behind the scenes in the chat, but tonight we are pre-recorded just to give Teresa that time that she needs. But we will be back live. Colette might have to do another show with us if Teresa's not back, but I'm pretty sure she's going to be great. Okay, disclaimer. The information here is research and being shared. Our topic tonight is Movember. I got a little bit of Movember going on because I need to go get threaded. I need to go get threaded, girl. Okay, so you take it from here.
All right, so let's go in with the who. So Movember is an annual event involving the growing of moustaches during the month of November to raise awareness of men's health and such as prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and men's suicide. So it is a portmanteau, I believe, if I said that correctly, of the Australian English diminutive word for moustache. So I guess with an Australian accent, how do you even do an Australian accent?
No.
But some men start as early as January. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not sure. But anyways, so there we go. So that's how a little bit of history of how it started. So let's talk about, why is there advocacy behind it?
Mhm.
We're going to give a little bit back about the impacts of everyday activity. For example, if you have no symptoms, it can be prostate cancer, for example.
Mhm.
Should have a little more effect on your everyday activities. You should be able to work and care for family, care for usual, casual, or leisure activities, and look after yourself. However, you may be understandably worried about your future. Of course, anyone hearing that they have some kind of form of cancer is very worrisome. This makes you feel anxious and depressed. That's some of the effects of prostate cancer. If your prostate cancer is progressing, you may feel not too well enough to do your usual activities after operation, however, or treatment, such as radiotherapy or chemical therapy. You may feel a little bit tired or need time to recover. So if you have any advanced prostate cancer that spread to other parts of your body, you may have symptoms that slow you down and make it difficult for you to do things. You may have to reduce your hours at work and be more self-focused. Whatever stage of prostate cancer you have, try to give yourself the things that you can do and enjoy to spend time with those you care about. There are some complications of prostate cancer. We're going to go through a couple of them. The one
Mhm.
that is most known is the erection problem for the penis. So speak to your GP about this. It may be possible to treat you with some kind of medical medicine for that type of increasing the blood supply in your penis. Most common use that are available and but may or may not be effective. So another alternative is a device called a vacuum pump. It's simply a tube that's connected to a pump, and you place in your penis in the tube and then pump out all the air. This creates a vacuum, which causes the blood to rush to your penis, and you then place a rubber ring around the base of your penis, and it keeps the blood in place and allows you to maintain an erection for around 30 minutes. Wait, go on, Nicolette.
All right, and now we're going to get into urinary incontinence.
Hmm.
You may be in control it by learning some simple exercises. So pelvic floor exercises can
Oh, those are good.
strengthen. Oh, sorry.
Those are good. The pelvic
Oh,
exercises
oh,
really strengthen the core and the bladder.
oh,
Yep.
true. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, yes. And to carry out pelvic floor exercises. So number one, you guys sit and lie comfortably with your knees slightly apart. Okay, you're going to squeeze or lift at the front as if you were trying to stop the passage of urine. Then you
Hmm.
squeeze or lift at the back as if you were trying to stop the passage of wind.
So squeeze your
Next,
bum
you're,
cheeks. Squeeze your
yes,
bum cheeks tight.
squeeze.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, you're going to hold this contraction for as long as you can. So at least 2 seconds,
Hmm.
increasing up to 10 as you improve. And then the last is just you relax for the same amount of time before repeating. I'm sure they have this on YouTube as well, like YouTube
Yeah.
videos that show this as well.
Hmm.
So that
We
if you're
could
a
put
more
this in the
visual
link.
person,
Hmm.
yes, yes. Um, and yeah, for relationships, I guess we get into that one.
Hmm.
We get there. Being diagnosed with prostate cancer often brings families and friends closer, although it can put pressure on relationships too. Um, so most people want to help, although they may not know what to do. Some people find it hard to talk about cancer and may try to avoid it. Being open and honest about how you feel and what your family and friends can do to help may put others at ease. But do not feel shy about telling people you want some time to yourself if that's what you
Mm.
need. All
Boundaries.
right.
Hmm.
Yes, yes. It may be troubling, but sometimes it's worth that talk. you know? So don't hold it in for sure.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think less stress is better. You don't want to increase it.
Yeah, and talk to others about it. If you have any questions, your doctor or your
Mhm.
nurse may be able to reassure you or may find a helpful way of talking to you. Even a trained counselor, or a psychologist, or a specialist, a telephone helpline. Use your GP surgery will have information about all these different support systems. You may find it helpful to talk to others that had prostate cancer or currently have it, either a local support group or online. There's always the prostate cancer online community. Money and financial support, that is a reality for a lot of people that are facing prostate cancer. If you have to reduce or stop working because of the prostate cancer, you may find it hard to cope financially. If you have prostate cancer or caring for someone that does have, you may be entitled to some financial supports through the government or different nonprofit agencies. Find out early what happens, what's available, and what help is available for you. Speak to your social worker at the hospital, and give yourself and get all the information that you need, because there are free prescriptions, right? You want to talk about a little
Yeah.
bit about the free prescriptions, Nicola?
Yeah. So
I
being
am so tired. I'm like pop 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 pop. I'm tired. Yeah, go on.
So, people being treated for cancer are entitled to apply for an exemption certificate giving them free prescriptions for all medicine, including medicine for unrelated conditions. So, the certificate is valid for 5 years, and you can apply for it through a GP or cancer specialist. So, depending on where you are, I feel like you should contact I guess your doctor,
Yeah,
or because and see what they offer um, in your country or
yeah,
your city.
yeah.
Our country, yeah.
And keep in mind too, black men have a higher risk of developing prostate cancer between the ages of 45 is when you should, as a black man, should go and get checked for prostate cancer. The age of that you should first get checked, whether you if you're not a black person, a black man, or have a history of cancer in your family, is 50 years old. So again, high risk start at 45, and then others can start between the ages of 45 and 50. So go back and talk a little bit more about Movember and the rules behind that. Let's talk a little bit about that, because a lot of guys get really creative with Movember. Yeah, go
Yes.
on.
Yeah. For sure. So let's get started here. So if you want to get involved, there are ways of contributing to the awareness on men's health issues. So the
Hmm.
first thing you're going to need to do is register. So we'll leave the website below of where you can register and how to participate. But even if you don't sign up there, you can also do it on your own, right? As
Hmm.
like to advocate. The original way and most popular is to grow a mustache.
Yeah.
Sadly, no beards. Okay, guys, those beards don't count.
But the website that they can go to is the Movember Foundation. That's the
Right,
website.
Movember
Yeah.
Foundation. Yes,
Hmm.
Movember Foundation.
Yeah.
So once registered, each participant must begin the 1st of November with a clean shaven face. Now
But
we're
you
on
know
the
that some people start in January. Some guys start in January. Especially if it's
yes,
difficult for you to
yes,
grow that the beard and mustache.
yeah. That needs time. Takes time for
Takes time,
everyone.
man. Takes time. Dedication. Yeah. Yeah, go on.
You must grow and groom a mustache for the whole month.
Hmm.
Okay. You cannot have a beard, which means no joining your sideburns to your beard, nor can you join your chin to your handlebars. All right. And so then how to decide on your mustache? So there's different ones that you can, there's like different ones that you can do
There's the
for
rock
yourself.
star one.
Yeah, the
That's
rock
very
star
stereotypical of 20s look. Then there's the undercover brother.
undercover.
That's more of a straight, I don't know, a little straight little stash. Oh, I don't
Hmm.
like the concierge one. I don't like that one.
Yeah,
And then
yeah, it
there's
reminds
the
me of 1920s.
1920s, yeah, or even earlier.
Yeah.
And then the box car. That looks like a little bit
Mhm.
like you know who. Like, we don't mess with
Mm.
him. And then you have the after eight. That one has that genuine. You want to take it and do like this,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have the region. That's very. It's it's like a triangle. Go down like that.
Hmm.
Then you have the. I don't know what that is. I can't see it.
The trucker?
Oh, the trucker one is the that one.
Yeah.
I would say biker, but
80
it's a
style, I
trucker.
guess.
And then the wisp is a straight
Yeah.
one, they're really tiny. So those are some of the, some of the most moustache.
Yeah, it's very new to me. I never knew they had names.
I me neither. I will
I was
call.
like, huh?
I'm not a fan of facial hair. I mean,
Mm.
my dude has facial hair now. He looks
Yeah.
really good in it, you know. But I was never into facial hair. I used to cringe at it. Like, oh. But anyways, um, where to get involved? Where is Movember? It's worldwide. For something that started in Australia is now worldwide. Over 6 million people from 22 different countries around the world have supported the annual Movember campaign and raise awareness about men's health issues. And this happens again from November 1st to November 30th. But remember, some people start because of they have a difficulty growing their mustaches or their
Mhm.
beard or whatever. They'll start from January. So how do you get started, Colette?
So it had started, November was started in 2003 by two mates from Australia, Travis Gurnon and Luke Slattery, jokingly deciding to bring back in fashion the mustache by convincing their friends to grow one. Inspired by a friend's mother who was fundraising for breast cancer, they associated the mustache with the pink ribbon, but for men. This is how the campaign began being about men's health, prostate, and testicular cancer. They found 30 friends willing to grow a mo after sending an email titled Are You Man Enough to Be My Man?
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty
That
cool.
that that is pretty cool. And that's
Yeah.
the thing. Sometimes you only take needs one person, or in this case, two people, to come up with an
Hmm.
idea and just go with it. Have advocacy and go with it. Um,
Yeah. All right.
okay, so
Let's see here. So yeah, that's how it started. Let's continue here.
yeah.
In 2005, the campaign spread like wildfire.
Hmm.
The guys had a bigger team and a stronger creative campaign called Give Prostate Cancer a Kick in the Arse. Their idea was so popular that they got together 9,315 Mobros and
Wow,
raised
that's amazing.
1.2 million Aussie dollars
Wow.
for the PCFA.
Hmm.
So I guess it's for a corporation there, organization. In the 2007, the campaign saw 134 or 1,304 Mobros and Mosistas in Australia and New Zealand, the US, Canada, the UK, and Spain. And basically was a lot of money. Okay, it just kept
That made a lot
increasing
of
and
money.
increasing over the years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I guess it goes into okay. I guess from here, go into the
Hmm.
how to play your part. So how to play your part. So if you want to get involved, as we said earlier, you can awareness of men's health issues. The Movember movement has developed an action checklist of 5 things men can do to protect themselves and help others. Okay. So start with one, stay connected and spend time with people who make you feel good.
Hmm.
Okay. Regularly meet up with friends and spend time catching up with them. This can help boost your mental health and ensure you have people to turn to if you're struggling. And
Hmm.
that's one thing about it is that cancer also develops from stress as well. So you gotta, you know,
Yes, very much so.
Find ways to, yeah, like to
Offset.
unwind.
Yeah. A lot of people get into deep breathing and meditation, yoga, these kind of slow impact and low impact activities. They're not only good for your body, but they're also good for your mental health. Yeah.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. And they say, so number two, talk more. That actually goes into talking more. Being there for your friends and contacts, so that they can talk to you if they are ever in trouble or need someone to listen. So if you think they are struggling mentally, but are unwilling to talk to you about it, it may be worth letting them know about other sources of support, such as mental health, charity, and mind. So even if, okay, so being there for supporting your friends, being there for your family and friends as well, and being that ear that listen. And if you see someone stressed, hey, do you want to go for a walk? You
Yeah.
know, do you want to talk about that book that you read last week or something? Like just to help them out. You don't have to be like, hey, I see but
Yeah.
you just taking the
And
initiative, I guess.
yep, very much so. And then, know the numbers. Once you had your age, you reach the age of 50, you should talk to your doctor and get your prostate checked. A lot of people have a stereotypes behind it, but guess what, guys? You can have your prostate checked now with just taking your blood. Ooh, new way. And see if you
Oh,
have to get
okay.
tested. Huh?
Okay, so it's no more
No, well, some
that
doctors
other
probably
way.
still do the finger thing, but you can use a blood test now.
Okay.
The age limit reduces to 45 if you're father or brother, or has prostate cancer if you're from the black community, or if you are African American or a Caribbean descent, right?
Hmm.
Check your testicles, guys. Regular
Yeah.
tests, check your testicles for any chances. If you spot any unusual lumps or bumps, get checked by your doctor right away. Colette.
Yes. Move more. Make
Yes.
time in your daily routine for regular exercise to help you stay healthy. I know sometimes it can be, hard moving around, but even if you just walked or a couple times, you know, around the neighborhood, get that exercise. Ways to protect yourself financially. Whatever steps you might take to look after your mental and physical health, unfortunately, there are no guarantees that you'll always stay well. So you may therefore want to explore ways to protect you and your loved ones financially in case the worst happens. Okay, so protection policies can help reduce some of the financial strain and the conditions like cancer, which can create. So, for example, critical illness policies usually not only cover cancer when it has reached a full blown invasive level, but will also often provide a smaller additional payment if you're diagnosed with less advanced levels of both testicular and prostate cancer. All right. So, I guess making sure that you are able to make those payments, I guess, for the illness, like for checkups or tests or medication. Um, Ensure definitions around these covers and levels of payments providers offer have improved greatly in recent years, with some providers offering lump sum payments of sound of 25 to 30K. If you're diagnosed with low-grade prostate cancer, these payments can be made these payments can make all the difference of the mental health of a patient receiving that diagnosis in terms of allowing them to focus on what matters most rather than worrying about financial impact. So you really need to connect with your health provider and just find out what what their plans are. If you don't have enough funds, and take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Um, Income protections often is another option you might want to consider and
Oh,
can
it's
ensure
very
that
much
your
so.
mortgage and bills can continue to be paid. Should stress, anxiety, or depression mean you are unable to work. Okay. And again, lessening the financial burden while you focus on getting better. So I'm sure there's plans out there that you can work with the bank or with the your health provider so that you don't add that stress to all that. All right. Extra benefits. You want to take that one?
Yeah, it's worth noting that protection policies don't only provide policyholders with financial support, but many of them come with a wide range of additional health benefits, such as remote GP or access. It allows every access and referrals and diagnosis without the need of you taking time off work, because we understand that, it's financially difficult. Several providers also assess the counseling and the well-being online via the net. These benefits are often not only but available and the holder, but also to the family as well.
All right.
So we encourage you to, speak to your son, your father, your uncle, cousin, friend, whatever, co-worker even, and encourage them to get their prostate checked.
Yes, I feel like especially the older men, who are hesitant of going to the doctor.
That part.
It just, yeah.
Yes.
But it's good to go. And, I don't know. I feel like men just like to focus on, like, they like to, like, I guess not, when it comes to medical, like the health, they like to keep it together. Like, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to bring it up. But it's just very important that,
Yeah,
you
and
gotta
that's
think
what
about
we
others
have.
too.
Yeah, we have next week we're going to be talking about the vulnerability of men, because the amount of things that are packed onto societal expectations. This is another piece where health is always some of the last areas that men tend to focus on. Well,
Yes.
we have an early wrap up. It was a quick
Yeah.
show we put together. Again, we keep things raw and real here. Myself and Colette, we've decided to get together, put our boots on. We will have a full show for you next week. It will be live. We love our interaction. We love our regulars that come through. Colette with Love is on Instagram. Make sure you check her out. You want to give him your handler?
Yeah, so it's at Colette with Love. On Instagram. I am, as moment on Instagram.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that is it. We want to thank you for stopping by here at YouTube. Remember to check us out every Saturday, 8 p.m. on YouTube Eastern Standard Time. Those clocks went back, so 9 o'clock in some other countries and 10 or 11 or 12. Check it out. Remember to head over to Instagram and check out some of our fun things that we do over there, and also go back to some of the previous shows with some really great ones in there. And remember to follow us, and like, share, and of course subscribe. We will check you out next Saturday as we continue this journey together. Colette with Love, thank you so much for joining me.
No problem. It's been
Okay.
fun. Yes, this
Yes.
is very interesting.
I'm glad you coming from behind the camera, girl. Coming from behind the camera. Teresa, again, our hearts are with you. Our prayers are with you and your family
Yeah.
at this most deepest and hard time in your life. Please continue to do well, and we will see you back here on Hot Tea with Pleasures. Bye, everyone, and stay warm because we are cold.
Yes.
Bye, Colette.
Yeah, bye.
Miss that fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel?